Multiparadigm Data Science with the Wolfram language. Section 5. Get the message across. Once we have the cool visualizations that can tell the story of our analysis, we need to put together a report or a computational essay that weaves the story together to communicate our message to the audience. While we can create, edit, and work with Wolfram Notebooks manually pretty comfortably, sometimes we need to automate the process of creating notebooks in form of reports. A report can be created with the create document function in the Wolfram language. Style elements can be added to the content of the reports by specifying the type of cell we want to include in the document. The layout and display of the contents in the report can be customized using grid, row, column, graphics row, graphics column, or many other such functions available in the Wolfram language. Here is an example of a report on the population of the countries in South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation. It shows the 10 most populous cities and the increase in population of the country since 1900. The script helps repetitively generate the same report for each country in the group. To automate the process of report generation, the Wolfram language provides the use of report templates. Let's create one from scratch. We can add a slot that will accept the value for the country variable, and an expression that will get evaluated when the report is generated. Here's more code to compute things that will show up in the report. The cell behavior can be changed to control the appearance of the final notebook. We can preview a copy of the report, which is generated using the default values in the slots. Here's a template similar to the one we created. We can generate a document from the template by supplying new values for the slots. For repetitive analysis over a list of inputs, we can use repeating blocks that allow a template to loop over a list of supplied slot values. This template with the repeating blocks will accept a continent and then loop over the countries in the continent, creating a block or section in the report for each country in the final report. Document generators can be deployed with driver code that computes the values needed to fill in the templates. We can deploy and run a generator that produces a daily report on the performance over the past 7 days of 3 stocks with the highest trading volumes on the previous day for a specific industry sector. We create the driver here, and then we can deploy it to the cloud, and the generation of the report is done by the driver, and it is triggered every weekday, actually from Tuesday to Saturday for the previous business day at a certain time. The generation of the report, it takes a long time, so this is an example of a case where asynchronous evaluation is preferable. A notification email will arrive at the Wolfram ID of the user once the report has been generated. In summary, we looked at various options for creating reports. We looked at basic commands to script a report and generate it repeatedly for different data. We also looked at creating report template notebooks, simple ones and ones with repeating blocks, and using them automatically to generate reports. Finally, we looked at deploying drivers to the cloud that would trigger automatic report generation and delivery.